Hello YouTube. So I just got another job. So as you must be aware, there's currently a pandemic on, and in the UK we've been in a bit of a lockdown. I say quote unquote lockdown because it, obviously some people just don't care, they take the piss, whatever. But we've been in a lockdown, and when this was enforced, I think it was at the end of March, if I remember correctly, we're now in July. I signed up to become an Amazon Flex delivery driver as a bit of like extra work on the side to earn some money during this time. So the thing with that is I signed up in March and I only just got accepted last week. So you think about that, April, May, June, July. So that's like 4 months it took me to sort of get accepted onto the program. And today it's the 25th of July, so it's the end of July, and I just completed my first block or delivery drive. They're called blocks officially. I just completed my first one. So anyway, this is just going to be a talking video because I just want to sort of give my thoughts and opinions on the first one. And hopefully when I get more into a rhythm of doing them, maybe I can take a little camera with me and sort of show you how it all goes. Right, so first things first, you get your block, you get assigned your block, you have to find it, keep refreshing the app, such and such. You have to keep looking manually. Apparently you can set your schedule like on a Friday for the upcoming week so that you get blocks reserved for you. They're sort of offered to you sort of first, you get first offer. But for some reason in my app, my calendar won't let me set my availability, so that's something I'm gonna have to look into. So if anyone knows how to do that, please let me know, it'd be greatly appreciated. So I got my first block, I accepted it yesterday afternoon. I took it and sort of did some research on where the delivery depot was, just in case I was unsure about anything. I would cancel it, but I didn't cancel it. I went along this morning, had to wake up at about 6:30 because my block started at 8 o'clock. So you have to be at the depot by, in this case, 8:05. So they give you a little 5-minute window, and if you're not there, I think it gets cancelled. Or if you are late, you get a reliability rating and that goes down. And then obviously if it goes down below a certain number, you might get kicked off the program, because I'm sure there's plenty of people wanting to take part in this. Right, so the app does give you bullet points on like what to do. When you arrive at the depot, you have to scan a big QR code. The depot I went to, they had a big TV screen. You scan that QR code to let them know that you've arrived. And then you just have to wait a bit outside or something like that for a few minutes while they assign like a delivery to you. So I scanned in, I got there about 7:50, something like that, I think. Scanned in, and I only waited about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you get alerted on your phone that you've been assigned the trolley. I wasn't entirely sure because this was my first time delivering. I asked the supervisor there and she walked me through it, like what happens, and you get a number assigned to you. So I did a Prime Now delivery. I should point out there's 3 delivery types, I believe. So Amazon Logistics, I think that's standard Amazon parcels. Prime Now, that's like food and things like that. And there's also Morrison's, the supermarket, so that's another food sort of delivery. So the Prime Now one, I went to an Amazon depot itself rather than a Morrison's or something like that. So yeah, once you get your trolley assigned to you, you have to scan all the packages. I had about 8 packages today. I only had an hour and a half block, so it was a relatively small delivery route. Overall, there was 3 delivery stops. So you scan them all, load them into your car, and off you go. So my first point of advice would be perhaps to check beforehand, I'd say on Google Maps, where you're going. Because if you're delivering to a place that's, say, on a busy road, you want to maybe find a place nearby that you can park your car safely, like even if it's just a few minutes stop or whatever. Luckily, each place I went to had places to park pretty much outside each delivery place, so I was all right there, but I did check on Google Maps before I headed out there. My second point of advice would be to carry a big shopping bag or carrier bag with you. So I've got one of these big IKEA bags that I carry around with me. So this was very useful because, say for example, the first delivery I did had 4 bags. So one of them is a cooler bag that Amazon will give to you for, say, chilled stuff or things like that. They have the ice blocks in it. Yeah, so I had a cooler bag which you can carry, and then I had for this delivery 3 big paper bags. So there's no handles on them. So carrying them, for a few minutes up to a flat or something like that, the bag could tear, you could lose your grip. So I would advise you to carry a big shopping bag or a couple of them, just so then you've got something with handles, so it's more safe and more secure. So I loaded them all into the IKEA bag, and I carried the cooler bag with me, so I was only carrying 2 things at the end. At the moment, with the pandemic guidelines and things like that, I took them up to the apartment, left the stuff on the doorstep, knocked at the person's door, they picked it up. So when you get to your place, you have to mark in the app that you've arrived, and then it will prompt you to scan your parcels. And I'm not sure at the moment if I should be scanning the parcels as soon as I park or just before I take it to the customer. Today I scanned them just before I delivered them to the customer. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, I'll learn through experience. So you scan the parcels just to say, you know, these are the ones I'm dropping off. Then I knocked at the customer's door, left them on their doorstep, took a few steps back and just watched them taken, just so I could mark in the app that I've delivered it to someone in the household. And then that's marked as delivered. You swipe a little thing at the bottom and that says you've delivered it. And so after that, you just move on to the next delivery, so on and so forth, repeat the process. So I've read some things online about tracking your mileage, because you do have to sort of sort your own income tax, things like that. So I tracked my journey, and it was only about 7.5 miles altogether. Doesn't sound a lot considering when I do Uber Eats deliveries on my bicycle, I sometimes cycle 10 to 15 miles. But yeah, maybe it's worth tracking that. I'll make a note of it somewhere, so I'd advise that just in case. I'm not sure how it all works yet. So once I'd finished my deliveries, the app just tells you congratulations, you've completed all your deliveries. You know, you can find more blocks to do. I'm not going to do any more today because I've actually got plans later on in the afternoon, so it was good to get the first one out of the way early in the morning. I'd probably say, you know, at the moment I'm more inclined to do morning and evening deliveries. One, because during the week I got a full-time job working 9 to 5, but probably morning and evening deliveries there might be more parking spaces available and the roads will probably be less busy. So apparently with the cooler bags, you can keep them and just return them when you do your next delivery. The thing is with me, because I've had a busy week, I'm not entirely sure when I can next do a delivery. So what I did, I took them back to the depot, dropped them off, because they're quite big bags and I didn't want them to sort of just take up all the space in my car. So I took them back to the depot. Once you get there, they have a little, in this depot particularly, they had a little space on just by the entrance. Open the bag, take the ice blocks out, put them in a tray, and then just put the bag in a little trolley, or big trolley rather. And that's it. Once you're done, you know, even if you don't return the bags, you're just free to go, I believe. You don't have to do anything else. The app marks you as completed all your deliveries. And I believe you get paid midweek. Like Uber Eats, I think the money should be in your account by Wednesday. Right, so that's it for this one. Like I say, if I get more into a rhythm, get more confident with things, I'll try and do a little, you know, follow my journey sort of thing, take a little camera with me and sort of show you how it all goes. But I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on delivering as an Amazon Flex partner and give a few tips. So those are my tips. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was informative. If you have any other questions, I'll see if I can answer them at the moment. But yeah, if this video was good for you, give it a thumbs up and all that sort of thing if you like. And I'll see you in the next video. So take care, be safe, and yeah, peace out.